Domestic violence is not the same as harassment or communication. That's a phone charge. Like, your children gonna have to see this stuff. The internet never goes away. Like, yo, right now, he is in
I'm tired of hearing you say that. Look at the truth. You guys would have been gone and asked for the work a long time ago. But don't sit here and act like that's the truth.
Rest this. Well, text message I sent never over a year ago. You know?
He literally took a video that he and I did and was gonna have it released.
My message to her was,
the other person I'm talking to, she satisfying me.
I'm tired of hearing you saying that.
She is hurt. She just made another music video about you. Another whole song. She's made two songs.
She's not hurt making songs. I feel like she's capitalizing. Let's be real, Tasha.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, I can't. Obviously, I lost my husband. Obviously, in a sense, you won, per se.
No, I didn't win.
You did. If you want Martell back, well, I mean, literally both of y'all could have him back if you wanted to. I mean, he would be.
Birthday. Hey, my truth seekers, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing great today. Man, I just love my intro. I hope you guys like it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Let me see. I got to go way back. I got to go put myself way in the back because I went ahead and I took a shower, scrub my face and everything else, and I refuse to put some makeup on. Okay, so how are you guys doing? Welcome to Real Talk Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased guys. In here we stand on our truth. My truth may not be your truth, but hey, in here is grown folks, only grown folks. So let me go ahead and get all this right here out the way. I want to make sure that I do the copyright disclaimer. Make sure I go ahead and say that. Let me make sure I put it a little larger. The copyright disclaimer is under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism. Now, criticism does not mean bullying or harassing anyone, okay? Comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, you know, we need to go ahead and put that out Also, I want to go ahead and say this right here. What does it mean that God is not the altar of confusion, but God is of peace, love, and of a sound mind? That's why I sit there and say, when you throw stones, you better make sure one don't come back at you. Or if you see something in someone else's eyes, make sure you pull that plank out of your own. And so, also, I want to go ahead and share this right here. This is my little report. I saw, my analytics. I see that 11 people had shared the videos. That's good for me, because I have a very, very small channel, and, but, to see 11 shared, that is a lot. Also, guys, I see where, you interact, comment, and you hit like and all that good stuff. So I like that. I like that. And this right here, guys, all this right here is for entertainment purposes only. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. What I had saw earlier, someone has said, oh, I don't know how I came to this channel saying that I guess it was the analytics I'm going to block. Guys, you don't have to sit there and make any statement if you don't like this channel. A lot of people don't like this, because a lot of people, they don't want to stand on their truth. But like I said, you don't like this type of talking, then you find a channel that's going to accommodate you. I see my girl is in the house, dark and lovely. She said, good evening, beauties, and real talk with Lady D and chat. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys, okay? And also Miss Wu, she said, good evening. Your new intro is fire. Yes, indeed. I love it. I love it. Yes, indeed. I mean, when I had made that, I say, oh my God, that's it. That's it. Call us king. You need to go ahead and use that. Come on and hire me. But back then, man, I used to make some very epic videos. I mean, it's just like I was just setting a scene where people was saying, "Oh my God, I could just visual everything that you putting on." And also see Janita McPipe. Now look what Janita McPipe, which I went ahead and I addressed her. She said, "I hope this is not about someone being divorced 4 years ago. Both done move on." See, like I said, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Now all of a sudden, I've been saying from day one, it's time to move on. It's like beating this dead horse. Now that the tables are turning, like I sit there and say, now we got, we want to go ahead and move on. But it don't work like that, because much is given, much is required. The same measure, the same ruler that you went ahead, you guys sat there and put out, trust me, it got to be equal. So I guess she must have went. Let me see. And she also says, ago 4 years ago, both done move on with their lives. Who cares that they passed? She should move on. Look, like I said there and say, Melody, she did not move on. Melody, for 6 or 7 seasons, she beat this dead horse until she couldn't beat it no more. Melody's still making t-shirts. Anytime when something go on with Martell or some type of people that she feel coming against her, she making all types of t-shirts. Now she got this other one talking about the millimeters, which I already say Melody, in order for her to sit there and stay on that show, I would give her an ultimatum. Look, you're gonna have to sit there and dismantle this millimeters, because they are bullies and they are stalkers. Okay. So like I said, now look, when you point one finger, you better make sure you got four coming right back at you. Let's talk about it. She say, hey chat, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. And we're going to talk about all this right here. Like I said there and say, only grown folks, you air it out, you are free game. Whatever you put out in the atmosphere, it's going to come back. I'm just the messenger. So don't get mad with the messenger. And now, I was up like maybe about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, I just saw all this stuff, how it happened, how it unfold. I mean, I saw how it unfold, and I also saw who is the real victim. Now, I know you guys don't want to hear that, but just say, ouch. I saw who the real victim is, okay? And like I said, we are the ones that's looking from the outside in. But like I said, these people, they put their personal life on display for the world to go ahead and pull it apart. So don't get mad. But the way that I see it, and we're gonna comb through it because and I'm pretty sure that Martell, he's ready to tell it. Just like, they had opened up on the intro, tell it all, reveal it all. Might as well, because these people, they did not cut Martell and Ariane any slack. I see my girl is in the house misbehaving. Yes, indeed. She said, good evening, Lady D and Mine's chats and cloud watchers. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. How are you doing, misbehaving? Guys, make sure you go ahead and check her channel out. Misbehaving is fun. And the thing about it, they even tried to talk about her child. Now, all of a sudden, they're trying to say that children exempt, which we already did say children exempt. Children didn't sign up for this. It's grown folks acting like children. And guys, we're going to comb through all this. And if you are a millimeter fan, and you could stay, but if you are overzealous, these melanuts, you might as well exit right now, because I promise you, what I am about to say is going to make your ears bleed, but just stay out. So I'm telling you right now, guys, if this is not the channel for you, just go ahead and exit gracefully. You don't even have to make a statement. Just sit there and say, look, just leave, exit. Also, again, yes, I want to go ahead and put my cash app, Real Talk 985. So, if you feel led, go ahead and cash app. It's not easy. It may look like it's easy, but it's not easy. Also, better yet, hit the like button, comment, and share for more unapologetic content. Also, Miss Wu said, good evening, Lady D in chat. Dark and Lovely said, me and her followers are now coming SW by posting her text messages. Wow. Oh my God. Did you see this? Did you see that right there? T. Jones say, hello, my beautiful queen. Hello, T. Jones. How are you doing? Look at Davita. Davita James is in the house. Say happy Monday. Happy blessed Monday to you as well. So, guys, look, I am going to go on with my commentary because, like I said, in here is grown folks. I do not know these people from a can of paint. So, whatever they air out, they are free game. But I saw all this right here unfolding. And how I see it is, and we're going to break it down. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. The phone never rings until.
Don't dare do that. I defend you more than I do
Mariah
anything
has
else.
told me, Daddy, Mommy told me you have a girlfriend. Daddy, Mommy told me that you were out with this girl. I'm like why is Mommy telling you this?
Do your kids know about the other woman and your other son?
Melody's told them both things, the child
So if
and the
that's
other
accurate,
woman.
so let me say this. If that is accurate, I'm about to. If
Well,
I told my children that you had a child, whenever we pulled up to West End Grill a few weeks ago, while you were there with your baby mama and your child, and my kids was crying, and I had to calm them down.
Why did you drive over there?
I can paint
That's
the whole
pathetic
picture
right
for
there,
you. No,
though.
you're pathetic, because
No.
here's the thing, I don't have to protect your life. The next thing I knew, my daughter, Mariah, had her window down, and her body was out saying, get away from my dad! Get away from my father! So by the time I look up, I see it's him, his child, and his baby mother.
When Mariah saw you, your son, and your child.
Okay, guys, I'm talking and didn't realize that I was on. My mic was mute. Thank you, Misbehaving. Thank you for that Cash App. Yes, and I pray that it falls on good grounds. But I wanted to go ahead and share this clip. I wanted to share this clip with you guys to set the atmosphere because first of all, I don't know how Melody, she couldn't have the audacity to even justify the actions of getting her children out of the bed. Yes, getting her children out of the bed to go and spy on her father. And also with at the time the sister wife, because that's exactly what it was. And the way that she was saying, even I had made a video before when she said about one of the kids, being with the dad, it was like that scene, that scene with what's her name, Gabrielle Union. You remember when the son had one of the sons who she was with, well, she was with one of the guys, and the mother had drove up in the van and said, "Get your hands off of my daddy." She wanted that moment. Melody wanted that moment. All the stuff that happened, what you guys see and you feel to realize, Melody set the atmosphere. Melody is the one that planted all this in their kids. Now, if she wanted her kids to know that the dad had a child, then why she didn't get Martell together and they talk about it together? You see? So now you wondering why. You guys wondering why Ariane, is she's acting like the way she's acting? Because you guys centered this entire show around her. You don't have to sit there and say Ariane Curry. But we already know these little slick names, coleslaw, and all these other names that you guys are giving her. She know you talking about her. So I wanted you guys to see this because just like Miss Van has sat there and say, the children always sit there and say, blaming daddy. But how is the children are blaming daddy when mama is the one feeding it to them? Come on, guys, make it make sense. Like I say, it's grown folks in here, no children. Just say ouch, but we're going to sit there and we're going to put a face to all this stuff that is going on. We can blame Dottie, Squatty, or anybody. But like I said there and say, when it comes to Melody Holt, she is the common denominator of all this stuff that is going on, because no way in the world that all of a sudden, she was riding around and happened with her kids, spotted their dad with another one, with their sister wives. No way in the world. So she wanted the kids to see that because she wanted it to be a storyline, because we already know she played it on part of an episode. That scene had played when they was outside having a little picnic, and that's when Martell was sitting there, saying, "How do you know all this? Because it's a secret. It's a secret." But all the while, Melody, the one fed that to that child, and you wondering why. You guys are wondering why Martell don't want his children to be filmed. Melody messed that up because Melody wants to inject these innocent children into grown folks' affairs. Martell is being the bigger person. And all the lies that you guys are spewing out, sitting there saying that they got receipts, these content creators got receipt. They ain't got no receipt. I'm sitting there, went on one content creator today, because they all going around saying, go to this CC because she's dropping receipts. She ain't dropping no receipts. All they doing is gurgitating all that old gook and no receipts. But everything, when it comes to Melody, the stuff that she is doing, it's right there, smack dab in our face. Smack dab in our face. No way in the world, it's no excuses that Melody should have took those kids out of the bed to go and spy on their father. That's just to show you she's not caring, because a good mother is not going to inject that on their children because it would traumatize them. Kids are like sponges. That's what you call very wicked. What's the purpose? What's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your daggone mind? No way in the world I would do that. Not with my children. Oh, let's go, we're going to shoot this scene and then, we're going to send them to therapy. We're going to send them to a therapist. That's how they look at it. No, it doesn't work like that. And like I said, all the stuff that in the ditches that she tried to dig for Martell and Ariane Curry, it looked like she's digging a deeper ditch for herself. I see Miss Submissive. She said, I don't care about coleslaw anyway. She is co-seed. Like I said, because y'all ran off of that narrative. But we're going to cut through these lies because like I say, in here is real talk. We're going to cut through these lies. And I have opened up many people's eyes. And I prayed that, like I said there and say that he that have an ear, let him hear. Because you're going to really see who are the masterminders behind all this. And the only reason why you can't see it is because you are drinking the Kool-Aid. You are a part of this cult. Because this is a cult behavior. Davida says Melody is very childish. And now more people are opening their eyes. Absolutely. And we're praying that more people will come out of that. Because it's like the blind leading the blind. Why would you want to be a part of something that's going to remind you of your past when it comes to, maybe your husband have left you or cheated on you and scorned and bitter and depressed? Why you guys are jumping on that trauma bonding bandwagon? Also, Miss Submissive says Martell is a deadbeat dad. Martell is not a deadbeat dad, but that's their opinion because that's the narrative. That's the narrative that they have spun. But I pray right now that the ones that's in here, that you guys be critical thinkers. Don't let no one sit there and make up your mind, make up your mind for them. Don't let nobody do that. Make up your own mind. Because like I said, one thing when it comes to the truth does not need defending, okay? The truth does not need defending. And one thing about it, videos does not lie. You air it out, you are free game. You are free game. T. Jones says she needs therapy. She needs something. They sitting there trying to put Martell in a straitjacket, but what about her? What about all the stuff that she did? And we're going to expose that because like I said, one thing that I know, the truth gonna slowly but surely find its way back home. So let's go in and continue playing a little bit of more of this. And also Deborah Jones say line on this one. So Deborah Jones, want me to tell you something? You don't belong in here because we don't have gutter snipers. So you are banded for good because like I said, even if I have 2 or 3 in here, I'm still going to stand on my truth. So make sure, Country Girl. Hi, my girl, Country Girl. She says, good afternoon. Happy marvelous Monday, Lady D in chat. Thank you very much, Country Girl. And those trolls that come in here, these old melanuts, go ahead and block them. Now they can sit there long as they can talk about Martell. They can call Martell whatever name. But when they come for me personally, block them. Don't block them, ban them. We don't want that stuff in here. We don't do stuff like that. The truth hurt. Just say ouch. Just say ouch. So let me go ahead and play a little more because we're going to get to the bottom of it because you guys, you're looking at the wrong thing. Melody, like I said, we're gonna comb through all this right here. Martell pleaded. And that's why I think that they should go back, like even first season, because the scene when Melody was and Martell was in the bedroom and Martell was telling Melody, the things that, he want, she stopped having sex. She didn't want to go nowhere with him, even invited him in the arms of another woman. So if you holding out from me for a whole year, And then you sitting there, you inviting me to have an affair, then like I said, what was you doing? So we're gonna break all that down. I promise you, we're gonna break that down because what is hidden will come to the light. And it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. Okay. Like I said, when you point one finger, you better make sure you be careful because 4 more is coming right back at you. Okay. So let's go ahead and finish this out because I got another one. Okay.
Mother together.
It was from a distance, yeah.
So your daughter seeing her father, a woman, and a child just put 2 and 2 together.
No, she still don't know.
She still doesn't know.
Because I'm not about to do that. That ain't my place to tell.
But why?
Now she's sitting there saying the child still don't know, but yet she also said in the same mouth. Melody said in the same mouth that the child has spotted her dad, and even the child sat there and said that she saw the dad because they played that scene. Now she's saying the child still don't know. My God, this girl is like a pathological liar. Gosh, it's like you got to tell one lie on top of another lie in order to cover another lie. Make it make sense. But like I said, Melody, and I saw it already in the spirit, Melody, when she left that house, and that's even Bible, when them demons leave the house and go and interact with all the other demons. And once you done clean your house, she knew that Martell had went on with his life with Ariane. That's why Ariane acting the way that she's acting now. But Melody came back, and I'm going to say allegedly, all this for entertainment purpose only, okay? You aired out, you free game. We talking about what's on this reality show, okay? But when Melody decided to come back, she came back with revenge. She came back, as I said, as if, okay, we're going to pitch this show, but I'm going to pitch this show and I'm going to nail him to the coffin. And that's exactly what she tried to do. She tried to do her and her millimeters. Melody, she didn't really want it to go back. She really most likely didn't want it her husband because she was clout chasing. But she went back with an agenda to go ahead and pitch this show. And that's why Ariane was acting the way that she was acting, because they was telling Ariane behind the scene and all the rest of them, look, we know that these two are about to get a divorce, but let them fake it. Because, you know, let them fake it. You know, they on TV. But see, Melody, she wanted to sit there, and that's why season 1, when they all was at the meeting, Melody made it all about herself. Season 1, where they even said Carlos King was shocked. Why would she put her personal business on the table when they was supposed to talk about business? Because she wanted to be the breakout star. Like I said, what's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your soul? That's just a temporary fix. It's just a temporary fix. T Jones says, liar said as hell. Absolutely. Valerie Borwitz, she says, why are you not bringing up this old stuff? This has happened over 4 years ago. Melody and Martell is the, and we was telling you guys to let it go. Even God said let it go. Melody said let it go. Melody even said, she already had got the word from God to let go, or however she said, but she still stayed stuck. Now, all of a sudden, now that the tables are turning, let it go, because the truth is about to come home. One thing about karma, honey. Karma don't mess, honey. They will never forget an address. Never forget an address. So all of a sudden, now let's go ahead and let's forget about it, okay? So let me go ahead and continue. Because I don't want to be distracted reading all that right there. So let me go ahead and finish playing this, and then I can get back with you. But like I said, Melody been accusing Martell, and all the while, she been over talking him, been sitting there getting people to turn this narrative. And we all thought, oh my God, when it comes to Martell, Martell is a dirty dog. But if Martell was dirty, as she said, why this man almost 40 something years old don't even have child support on him? Always talking about what's best for his children, always going eat with his kids at school and their events, but yet he's a deadbeat devil. He's a deadbeat man. Devil, you is a liar, and the truth is not in you.
Haven't you told the kids yet that they have a brother?
I guess it just takes time.
Are you embarrassed by it?
When it comes to my children, I feel some kind of way. Certain things happened earlier on was a mistake, but him being here is not.
My hope is that the kids are able to hear it from you when you're ready. But I do think because you're on television, you don't have much time as other people.
Yeah.
According to the kids.
And the thing about it is that Melody, she did not give him the opportunity to tell his kids because she really wanted to make it all about a storyline. She wanted to run. She wanted to be the one to tell it. She wanted to run and tell it. But like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil, okay? Nobody mad but the devil. But my mods, T. Jones, Country Girls, you guys handle these ones in the chat, okay? Because I'm going to go ahead and finish this. And once I finish all this right here, then I can be able to handle them as well. Okay. But like I said, nobody loves the truth because the truth is like open surgery. It hurts. Okay. So let's go ahead and play this clip right here. And like I said, all this right here, make sure I do my copyright disclaimer is under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarships, and research. And what are we doing? We are researching. We are researching. So guys, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. So let's go ahead and play this one right here. I love this one right here. Like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil.
Pointing the finger, make like Martell, you destroyed your family. You cheated on your wife and things like that. No, that. Melody, she cheated too.
Thank you. And I hope he revealed it all. Melody cheated too. And now we know Melody, what she did. She went in the jacuzzi with her frenemies because she knows she didn't like him with Tisha and Kimmy wanting to make this big show saying she been with this man for how long? 14 years. And this man never gave her the big O. So this man never gave you the big O. Why are you fighting so hard? You fighting so hard because you wanted to be a superstar. You wanted to be a celebrity. And now you got exactly what you want. Because like I said, what goes around come around. Even you said, when they go low, you take it to hell. One thing that I do know, honey, the devil does not play fair. So continue playing on the devil's playground. Continue playing. Yes, indeed. I see my girls in the house, logical speak. So let me go ahead and play a little bit more of this. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop the link because, you know, this right here is, I was up, man, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was saying, you know, the Most High God, my ancestors, come on, give me a revelation when it comes to this. And you might say, well, she's talking about a revelation for this right here, because this is where you guys at. It's where my people at. My people would rather be smack dab in the middle of these reality shows than go outside and touch grass. So I'm gonna meet you guys exactly where you are, okay?
I made no mistake in my marriage. You know what I'm saying? I did. She did. She cheated. I cheated.
Hold on, excuse me.
See, that's what
I'm
you
sorry,
said.
stop right there. Tell me when I cheated and with who and where?
The apartment.
Now, you see, she came, and then the thing about it, you know, when she came out, she came with that fork in her hand, and I wouldn't have trust that. So anytime when you see Melody with any objects in her hands, especially gas, what you call it, that lighter fluid and a lighter torch, make sure Melody get that out of her hands. She came to this man with a fork. Now I'm gonna show you right here. Now, like I said, there said you got to look at the details. When Martell was starting to tell his truth, I'm gonna show you how she really got aggressive. I mean, she started flaring up where you actually could see those demons was coming out of her. Because, like I said, Miss Saint Melody, she only wanted to keep her little clean image while tearing down this man. Yes, and now they saying, "Oh, you guys need to let it go." Yeah, shoot, how long we Melody been beating this horse? Melody been beating and banking at the same time. Even made a song. Even made a song about it. But now, like I said there and say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So we gonna cut through it. We gonna cut through these lies, okay?
Apartment.
Okay, so look, let's go back.
So after Martell went ahead and he explained about, Melody, she went and got an apartment. But now, what Martell about to do? What Martell is about to do? Martell is about to take it back way before when he wasn't even cheating. And that's when you start seeing those demons and the horns and that smoke start just coming all out of her. Watch and see, guys. Watch this right here.
Before Martell cheated, Melody, she used to leave the house, say, I'm going to the hotel for 2 days.
You saw how she ran? She mad now. Because see, she didn't wanted that to get out. Because see, she look at, she this princess, she this Saint Melody where they're not gonna believe him. So now that, Martell getting to sit there and start speaking, now she flared up. Let the man talk. Why you want to cut through the man? Let him tell his story. Martell sitting there and saying he's talking about before he cheated. Before he cheated. And then you start seeing that demon start flaring up. You saw that? Look how she mad, rushed, because what she's trying to do now, because she know she can overtalk him. So she finna overtalk him. But notice, I want you guys to see, notice how everybody start getting quiet. You even saw Kiki even looking, because now people are waking up. People are waking up. So let's go ahead and see. Like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is about to expose.
She used to do that 2 days. She used to do that often. I'm like, okay, go. That's when things started changing. I'm like, damn, sex started changing. I started complaining. I complained for about a year before I stepped out. And
look, she laughed. See, trying to throw him off. What's funny about that? What's so funny? This man is sitting there telling you guys what is going on, and she's thinking it is a joke, because all it is a distraction. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. So what she's doing is she's laughing like it's funny. This man say before he even cheated, when she gets upset, she sat there and go and get her a hotel. What woman gonna leave their children and get a hotel? Okay, you in the hotel twiddling your thumbs all by yourself. Make it make sense. And then on top of that, she held out on this man for a whole year. When the Bible sat there and say, since she called herself Saint Melody, you only supposed to hold out 2 weeks while you are on your cycle. If you want to live by the Bible, we got these Bible thumpers. So if you want to go by the Bible, then you can't just cherry pick. You can't pick and choose what you want to stand on. She held out on this man for 2 years. 2 years she held out on sex. What was she doing? And just like I had told my friend Logical, I said, I need you to get this information. Guys, find this information. Did she have that attorney in her life before all this stuff had came out? When Martell was pleading with her, I need my wife to do certain things. I need my wife to be a wife. Like I said there and say, do you think that this man gonna continue begging his own wife? Which I wish he would have did right and went and divorced and and did what he needed to do. But like I said, Martell is not the first and he's not the last that cheat. He's not the first and he's not the last. Don't get rid of K Smith. Get rid of K Smith. I want her out too. You can go ahead and put her on timeout. We're not going to have it. Like I said, we're not going to have it. We're not going to have it because we stand on our truth in here. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen or just say ouch. Put up your little prayer finger. You Saint Melody, you cult leaders. Put up your little prayer finger and exit on out. So, like I said, if they come directly at me, guys, get them out. Get them out. We ain't got time for this. We standing on truth. Ain't nobody mad but the devil.
And again, as a man, what else can you do?
But you did cheat first. You cheated.
No,
she didn't cheat, but you cheated.
No.
Cheated was the
Just because you don't find out anything, just because you don't know, hold on, just because you don't know anything, that doesn't mean somebody is a cheat. When all this change behavior, when you go into a hotel.
So you see how she talking? She talking all loud, but she trying to shut him up. Because, by she over talking him with that annoying voice of hers, that high pitched voice, it makes him back up in the corner. And she was so used to using those same patterns. She know exactly what buttons. Melody knows exactly what buttons to push on this man to shut him up. So why you just don't let Martell tell his story? Why you feel like you need to sit there and interject and throw a monkey wrench in that? Because like I said, you don't want him to tell his story. And you guys did everything that you could to shut this man up. But like I said, one thing when it comes to the Most High God, he does not play with his children. He does not play when it comes to his children. Because when Melody decided to become God, yes, she made herself God by putting herself in the front. You tied up God's hands. You start sitting there becoming God when the Most High God say, "Revenge is mine," says the Lord. So now your turn. Like I said, you never gloat over no one else's demise, because the day is dim, but tomorrow it can be you. And when it's you might not be able to handle it.
For days and stuff like that. And
so everybody does what they need to do for their me time, for their calming down time. And now because you got caught cheating all these years, I was.
Girl, get the heck out of here.
Because she's always.
Get the heck out of here. Now she's sitting there saying when she need her me time, when she need to calm down, when she need to. Girl, get your tail in the bathroom and take a bubble bath. What woman that what wife is going to sit there when her husband and the children is getting on her nerves? She's going to go ahead and get her a hotel. Just like one of my moms say, when the children and the husband and the dogs and all these people get on her nerves, she don't go and check in a hotel. She go in and take her bubble bath. But no, not Miss Melody. Not Miss Melody. Miss Melody, she needed to go to a hotel. Make it make sense. So like I said, guys, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Ain't no fun. What goes around comes around. What goes around comes around. But the sad thing about it is that Melody opened all this up for her children. He opened it up for her children. So now who are the real victims? Martell, he did exactly what he had supposed to do. Now, did he have flaws? Yes. Are we giving Martell excuses? No. But like I said there and say, anytime when you hold out for a year, almost a whole year, and got this man begging, and not only that, you had your wide back mama in that house. This man was coming home from a hard day's work, tearing down and building up just to come home, have to bath the kids, cook for the kids, help the kids with the school work, go to the kids' event, while you and your wide back mama lay on that couch figuring how you can go ahead and get over this black man and emasculate him. Like the late Johnny Cochran says, if it don't fit, you must acquit. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link because ain't nobody mad but the devil. But I'm here to say right now to Ariane Curry, I don't care what the other ones want to say. I apologize to you. But I'm so glad I saw straight through it from day one. because it take two to tear down the house. I knew Melody was what she was because nowhere in the world, if your life was as toxic and dysfunctioning as it was, knowing that your husband and you had already separated, you had your own apartment, you would have put this toxic relationship on a reality show for the entire world to pick it apart. But you thought that you was going to come out as a Saint Melody, but it doesn't work like that. Because one thing about God, he said, revenge is mine, says the Lord. And anytime when you sat in there, you trying to gloat over someone or trying to see somebody else down, then what goes around comes around. What you did, Melody, you used Martell Holt as a sacrificial lamb. As a sacrificial lamb. You wanted to ride off of this man back, pain for gain. But like I said, you have been exposed. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link, guys. You have been exposed. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. And like I said in here, it's real talk. I don't know these people from a can of paint. But I know one thing. I'm going to stand on my truth. I'm going to stand on my truth. And Martell Holt, I apologize. But I've been riding with you for day one. Your mother raised a good son. You did everything that you could, but you were sleeping with the devil. How are you doing, my girl?
I'm great, Lady D. You are on fire tonight, girl.
Thank you very much. Hold on one second. Davida trying to get on. Davida, try again. It's saying that your device is not connected. So try again. Girl, I was up 3 o'clock in the morning and I was just praying. I say, God, give me a revelation, because it's time to expose these demons.
Girl, you're doing a great job tonight. Hey, Nicole, would you please get rid of Miss Submissive, please?
Hey, Davina. Hey, Davina. How are you doing?
Peace and blessings. Yeah, that Miss Submissive keeps trying to throw digs because she's a millimeter, probably.
Yeah. I thought Nicole. Nicole, you got her? Delete that clown, please.
Absolutely.
Mrs. Submissive. I was trying to get her. Hey, Davida, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying this so much.
Me too.
So much is being exposed from Miss Lady D to Sherelle's world, honey. It's
I'm
so
telling
much. I'm loving it. I'm so glad it's being spoke about, honey.
Yes, honey. They are on fire. Sherelle on fire and Lady D on fire.
I'm peeping game. I'm peeping game. I got screenshots that I seen last night. Now she wants to expose her communication with Sherelle. How sway is that? Ain't that funny? That one of her top dogs put it out there last night, trying to play narratives. You see that? As soon as Sherelle and Perry and Anthony was live, here goes her number one fan.
Yes.
I'm peeping game, honey. I'm peeping game.
Mm-hmm. Girl,
look, y'all can have at it. I did my little hour. Y'all have at it.
Go ahead, Davida, girl. Go ahead.
So much stuff is fitting to come out. I believe some people that been bullied are going to come out that got lots of receipts. I've heard already that there is a pyramid drawing on which millimeter goes at the people who are ops who doesn't want to be on male side. Now, how sick is that? Are we in this is some mean girl high school stuff here.
Yeah, absolutely.
For her to post Sherelle's message, that's telling me, chick, you is bothered.
Yeah. Sherelle has over 500,000 subscribers. That's a channel she do not want her mess exposed on. But Sherelle is giving her all the business. Okay.
And I'm glad she is. I am glad. See, these Melamuts fail to understand. I remember back before Tasha K, right during that time when Tasha K was going through that lawsuit, when her and Stormy Monroe and Funky Dineva was sitting at a table in the wine cellar. I'd never forget this. This would open my eyes up then. She's exposed how how Melody's manager was trying to get Tasha K to put Melody on so she could grow her fan base. Mm-hmm. And I remember Tasha K saying that she just don't have that it factor to me.
Wow, really?
As a reality star, and she don't now. You're not even at 1 million subscribers. You're not even on the level of those Real Housewives of Atlanta chicks. Like, girl, stop it. You got to lower yourself down to YouTubers. You supposed to have 500,000 subscribers on Instagram with all them. When she had all those followers go at Anthony back in December. She would be in the chats. She'll be in the chats cheering it on. But she supposed to be a mom.
Wow.
I've always said it. I said it in private. I'm gonna say it now. I think she's just a high-paid hood rat. She thinks she's above Section 8 and food stamps. She wants to sit on that hill, but baby, it's lonely at the top. The devil got her
thinking. Tell me about it.
Okay. The devil got her thinking she's big this, and these so-called followers that's on this YouTube, they don't realize the game that's being played, because ain't no way I'm gonna accept gifts and little bit of money this and little bit of money that to spread out your narratives to make yourself look good and everybody else look bad. And you see, they already put in rumors on that new girl that's supposed to be on this show coming up. Why would that one person say that? Somebody is very bothered. You've been divorced from him for 4 years. Why in the hell do you care where he put his Peter Whacker at?
Okay. Yep. They already trying to say Martell been with her.
You're not even married to him anymore. Why in the hell do you give a two F's about where he stick his peen and what girl he's messing with?
Absolutely.
I know she the one that told that YouTuber to say that last night. I'm not stupid, man.
Okay.
She is still bothered by him.
That's a shame.
Miss Submissive saying, I want to know how Ariane is a victim. Ariane is a victim because, first of all, Melody, she moved out of that house and moved into the apartment, and knowing that Martell and Ariane, most likely was together. She only came back. She came back because she wanted to pitch that show. And even Ariane talked about it. Ariane sat there and said they knew that it was fake because, they was getting a divorce. So she wanted to prove a point, I'm going to get this man back because I can get him back anytime. And most likely Martell came tooling alone because, he believed her, thought that his wife wanted, your wife did not wanted you. Your wife wanted to nail you to the coffin. She wanted to embarrass you.
Yep. And blow up herself.
And blow up herself.
Yeah.
But you never win when you play dirty. That's how Ariane is the victim.
If Ariane could just put that book out about how, Mela Hood Rat. Why I'ma say this? When a girl gets mad at her man messing with somebody else, why you not checking your man? Why you checking the side chick he's screwing? That's some immature behavior of a hood rat. And that's why I call Melody. Yep. I call Melody a high-paid hood rat. To me, she's a high-paid hood rat. You go drop about it. You drop all the way to where Ariane was and wanted to fight with her. I wish Ariane would put the truth out about that and really shows how lame Melody is.
I would like to address Miss Submissive for a minute, please, Davida. Can I have a second?
Sure.
Miss Submissive just posted, Martell wanted to put out an intimate video of him and Mel. How's that being a bigger person? Look, Miss Submissive. If Martell wanted to put that video out, he could have. There was nothing keeping him from doing it besides himself. He never wanted to put it out. He could have. What's stopping him?
Absolutely.
Some keep saying he wanted to put it out. If he had actually wanted to put it out, Miss Submissive, he could have done it.
Absolutely.
It's his video. And he did not.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies. The lies.
I hate to keep calling you names, but you got to think. The man had the possession of whatever he videoed. If he wanted to, he could have. And he didn't. He just used a little bit of a snippet to try to get her to leave him the F alone. In case you don't get it, Miss Submissive, think, open up your brain and stop being stupid.
But see, I had to realize something when it's just like what they do out here in the world. You take your focus off her and focus on them. Why is that? That makes me feel like she's shady and she got a lot of tricks up her sleeve, just like America when they put these things out to distract us from the real things that's going on. I've heard allegedly she's trying to work her little schemes to try to take down Carlos. But let me tell you something, baby. ATL ain't nothing to play with. You think you know those ATL people down there? That is all that community is about down there. You don't want it with them. Carlos got a real thing going on down there. And I'm hearing that she's trying to tear him down because he got the data about everything that's going on. Now you went to HR because you don't want Destiny on the show.
That's sad.
Wow.
That's the rumors I'm hearing. She don't want Destiny on there.
Yeah, I believe it.
That so-called trip, I believe Stormy said some things that pissed her off. That's what I think when they went on that trip. That all-girls trip.
A lot of them said something that pissed her off, and they had every right to. It's past due.
But see what gets me about Melody? How in the world can you allow your fans to go at Ariane when you yourself allegedly is the outside child yourself, Melody?
Absolutely.
Your mother messed with a pastor. She was supposed to be somebody of God.
And we're gonna say allegedly, okay?
Allegedly.
Also, I see Starseed trying to get up, but for some reason say device not connected. But I do not know you, so if you want to come up, you're gonna have to carry him up.
Yes, Dark and Lovely. But see, did you peep game last night? As soon as that was said, here go her number one supporter trying to switch the narrative. Saying it was Martell that said that, man. It's the narrative. So she got to have her people to go out here. I've seen a lot of disrespectful posts on some of them community wall going at people that don't care for Mel. I've seen a lot and I screenshotted a lot. Because I see cases fitting to happen soon. And she, like I said, she don't want it with Sherelle and Perry. They will shut you down.
I agree.
She don't want it with them. And I think that anybody that's been a victim and been stressed by them and the emails and harassments and bullies, they need to share this with Sherelle to get their word out about the truth. And I'm glad that Anthony was on there. And I'm glad Anthony is going to give her the paperwork to show everything.
Y'all want to take y'all want to answer this? Dark and Lovely says Mel told Martell that she would drop the abuse charges if he would let the kids film again. Shaking my head, but that's sad. And then they trying to change the narrative, saying that is not true.
That's right. Her main supporter, Nicole, know who I'm talking about, said last night that it was Martell that said that. Now, why would he say that when his court papers show that he didn't want them on there? Make it make sense.
And he's still fighting to keep them off. You know, I heard her main supporter last night trying to switch the narrative, and ain't nobody falling for that, especially nobody over here, girl. We see y'all.
Now, if that girl Latricia find out about her and find out that that chick goes to Huntsville a lot, it's gonna be some problems in those streets. Because
we have proof. Hold on one second. Miss Submissive saying that if you don't have proof of what you're saying, then everything else just speculation. Everything that we say mostly is truth. You know, is already out there. It's just that you guys ran with this false narrative. Now all of a sudden you want to see proof. Okay, make it make sense.
I got receipts too. I snap things because I unsubscribed to them.
Me
And
too.
and one time I was in a live and they was giving away free subscriptions, right? Free membership for a month. And
Mm-hmm.
that main supporter, I found out some things. I went back 3 months back watching stuff when I got that free offer back in March.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out a lot of things. And she just licking the crack out of Miss Buddy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Wow.
The way she hugged up on her at that podcast,
Uh-huh.
but you married and you got that two-story blue home, but you married and no kids. Something ain't adding up.
Mm.
Something ain't adding up now.
Mm.
Something ain't
Yeah,
adding up there.
a couple of people pointed that out. I didn't see how tight she was up on old girl, but something ain't right. She
You
is
can
a
go,
main
you can go.
supporter.
Hold on 1 second, Lige. Go ahead and put Stephanie in timeout. You don't come and shout in here. Now, if you want to shout, like I said there and say this is the wrong channel, put her country girl, put Stephanie in timeout. Or whoever got the wrench. Go ahead, Lodge. We ain't playing in here.
Well, they keep coming over here. I don't understand why. I wish I could because I wish I could block them out, but so for some reason my wrench ain't working.
It's not?
Nope.
It's showing that you have one.
I know it worked before I came on, but once I came up, now my wrench is not working.
Oh no, because you're on a platform. I don't know, but it should. All you have to do is hit those 3 dots. You see those 3 dots?
Yeah, I was trying to pull up the 3 dots and they won't come up.
I don't know why. YouTube be tripping on. Well,
I think Nicole, can you block them out? Do you still have your wrench up?
Yeah, Nicole have a wrench.
Yeah, Queenie has her wrench up too.
Yes.
Oh wow.
We ain't got time for all that ignorance. Y'all get them out. Put them on timeout. If they come personal, ban them for good.
I don't understand why they cannot come over here and get the information, listen, and behave. They already know what they're gonna hear when they come over here. I don't get it. What's the purpose?
We never change. We never change.
Right. Ain't nothing changing over here. Why come? It's kind of goofy. It shows how stupid you are. Go back where you belong. Well, it's okay to be blind and stupid. Over here, you're gonna hear the truth. She was banned. Stephanie was banned, and their comments are removed. Great.
Well, put them in timeout, Nicole. I think Country Girl can ban them. Country Girl, see if you can ban them. Because we ain't playing in here. Because Lodge and I been in here we've been in here for years, and we look, even if it be 2 or 3, we still sit there and have a party, right?
Right, and we don't go over there bugging them while they're
all gutter snipers
on live. It's so crazy, so ignorant. Girl, it's all coming up and coming out, and I cannot wait until everything is revealed and Martell is vindicated. Absolutely. That's my main goal. That's what I want to see. And that's why he's in all white. Because he's going to be proven to be the good guy out of this scenario.
That's it.
Right. Anytime you got these things, because it's been going on, I could go back to maybe the middle of 2021 when this stuff started.
Yeah.
You even had Tasha K saying, ain't you tired of being looked at as the bad guy? For her to have over 1 million subscribers to point that out, they went at her too, but she pays them dust, But I'm glad that the truth is going to come out.
Me too.
Why would he tell her, if you drop the charge, I'll bring the kids on, but on the court docs, his main goal was not to have them on TV.
Right.
It don't make sense.
None at all. None at all.
So this whole weekend, it's been lit. It's been lit now.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if you guys remember in the court documents, it stated that she was the one that was creating problems for the co-parenting.
Yes.
It also stated that he had the best interest of the children and she didn't.
Yes.
So the kids are never going to be back on social media or TV because the courts feel like it's not in their best interest. I don't care what Martell says or what she says.
Messed it up. She messed it up.
I never forget that live, Sherelle, when that was exposed there about that. And I knew it already because the behavior that she shows and the emasculation that she showed, making these stupid songs about him and you're not with him no more. She doesn't want to co-parent. She won't even give him her number or none of that.
Right.
Yep. Highly blessed. Bless Holly Favor says, "Hi, Lady D, Panachet. What baffles me? Why is it a problem that people choose to not to like mellow? It's not that nobody. Well, it's not that nobody like her. Is the fact that people are cutting through the lies. This woman, she profit off of her pain, but all the while she was the one that was doing it as well. It's like pot calling kettle black.
Yeah, Bless is asking, why is it a problem? What problem does her people have with us not liking her?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. We have a choice. We have free will. We can.
But I don't know her. I don't know her to not like it. I'm just calling what I see. I'm calling out what I see. It could be Squatty Dotty or anybody.
Yeah.
You know, we if it's an apple, we gonna call it an apple, right? If it's orange, we gonna call it orange. So we only calling out what we see.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like the judge. Did you hear? You see, One Dark and Lovely says right. The judge favored Martell over her. That's a judge.
That says a lot there.
That says a lot.
And then when that went down, they harassed the judge. Now they should be in jail behind that.
Yeah.
Well, they're not in jail behind that or misdemeanor charge. How you're gonna go and threaten judge?
They was threatening the judge too?
When that all came out last year. Yes. I remember that verbatim. Yeah. I remember that verbatim because they tried to go at make it make sense when that came out, when he read that too. They tried to go at Sherelle back then.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Nicole. Nicole Gibbons says exactly. It benefited her to explore her pain and get paid and try to destroy her ex-husband and other people's marriage in the process. And that's why they upset. That's very evil. She, the only one, wants to prosper. She don't want to see nobody sit there and get money off of this.
That
only her. That is absolutely.
And yeah, you seen the clip. She's in her feelings because Marceau said free Martell. Girl, you the one pushed him to say that in those text messages. You the one kept bothering him and trying to aggravate him. She likes to start drama and argue with him.
Yeah. I don't know why she likes to be in Marceau's space. That I question why. Is she always in Marceau's space? Why she always got conversation for Marceau?
And I'm very upset with Tisha for allowing that to happen as well.
But I heard last night that they claim he shines better when he's on film with her. How disgusting is that?
Yeah, they do say that.
That got
Marceau gonna shine regardless. He don't need to be in her face. But I'm glad he did, and he made the statement. You chose him to marry. You chose him. In other words, I didn't choose him for you. And you had 3 kids. 4 with him.
But if Tisha allowed this to happen again, then we're gonna have to say that this got to stop, Tisha, because we're not gonna allow that to go. This woman did everything that she could to destroy your marriage, and you got your husband in her face, Kiki and Haha, just to give her a storyline because nobody else wants to film with her.
I don't understand where Tisha coming from. If he don't have to film with Melody.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's the producers. You think it's the producer? It's the producer saying, I need you. And you tell them, hell no.
That's Tisha's husband. That's
Thank
Tisha's husband. She can tell them, I don't want my husband talking to her in her face. I don't want that cow in my husband's face.
Because we already know how they operate. Look what happened to Stormy and her boyfriend and the producer with him. And they already was accusing Marcel flirting with Melody, and they looking for any storyline so they can run with it. So
I heard a couple of them
stay your tail
laughing,
away from her.
talking about, oh, look at Marcel. He just loved being in Melody face. That's the part I dislike.
I hate it. I steams up when I see that scene.
I don't see how Tisha can stand it. I don't see how she can stand it. Girl, go get you a man of your own and bring on the show.
With him. Yes, film with him.
And film with him. Don't nobody want your butt. You can't find a man nowhere to come on there. Be your boyfriend, be your friend, your lover, or whatever. Go find a man of your own and stay out of Tisha's husband's face.
Absolutely. Exactly. I think she likes him on the low. She's jealous of what they got.
Yeah, I do too.
She been picking at it since day one.
Somebody said she likes Marcel's strength, and I believe that to be true. But I just need her to find a man that want to be in her face that she can like, and not Tisha's husband. She don't. It's disrespectful to Tisha. She don't show Tisha no respect. Why you in her husband's face, girl? Where is the man that want you?
But it's not that Lodge. The thing about it, how she said that, and she drugged these people marriage to the filth. She wanted to see these people broken up. This girl was even got the cousin Kiki to help destroy Marcel. So why is Marcel in Melody's face?
And why is Tisha going along with it?
And why?
That is the sad part.
Nicole said exactly. Miss Buddy knows that after she tries to destroy her marriage several times, that Tisha will feel upset about that. The torture lady is an evil, diabolical person. She always is plotting. And that's why Tisha need to go ahead and put her foot down. Because I don't know if you guys saw, Martell had dropped some little comments on his IG when he was saying that, he was getting at Maurice and Marcel, of some things that, they said. You remember when he had said something about I guess, about him and Melody going back and forth, and I guess Martell is kind of upset about it. But, I just hope I don't see them two feuding with each other. I don't want to see Martell, Maurice, and Marcel fighting. I want to see Martell get it straight with all this stuff, this evil woman that he married,
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yeah, you want the guys to be able to stay intact.
Yeah, I want it. I don't want to, not now, until they get this handle. I need them to circle around that brother because he's been emasculated long enough.
Right. Well,
Miss Buddy is upset that Tisha didn't leave her husband. Absolutely. Go ahead, guys.
I don't know if y'all heard Sherelle today, but she says she is team Martell and the cast from here on out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's got over 500,000 subscribers. So she gonna pull some of them. And they're gonna be on Martell's side and the rest of the cast.
Yeah.
Miss Buddy is out of there.
Right.
She had 7 times to get it right, 7 seasons to get it right, and she refused.
Yep. Always got her behind grinning up in Marcel's face.
Yep. Hey, Pepper. Pepper say, hey, ladies.
Hey, Pepper.
Hello,
I need for her to get a man of her own.
Absolutely. The only time we saw something, we don't know if it's a man or a woman, an arm. You remember that on IG?
Yeah, just an arm or a hand. What is that? That could have been one of her photographers or one of her security. It could have been anybody.
Yeah. Y'all had a comment earlier, and it makes sense whenever that certain YouTuber came down there to meet with her, and that's when this whole thing began going at Martell.
Oh wow. I'm blank down.
Yeah.
Oh, who are you speaking of? AL?
No, it was someone in the comments. Let me go up here. I'm finna look because I see it on here. I'm gonna pull up on my own and I'm gonna read it. Let me see.
Well, a lot of people, and myself, I believe they hate men. So that could be the thing why she don't have a man. If you hate men, then of course you don't want to be partnered with no man. But stay out of Marcel's face.
Absolutely.
If men ain't your thing, girl, that's cool because it's it's okay.
And the black man is not going nowhere. You heard me?
Okay.
The black man is not going nowhere, so you might as well go ahead and get it over it.
But she needs to quit skinning and grinning all up in Marcel's face because she act like she want part of Mr. Scott, part of what Tisha got. And that's Tisha's man, girl. Get you one. If you don't, at least stay out of his face.
And I hope Tisha stop it.
I hope she do too. If she ain't got no man, oh, so well be it. She got her brother and his husband. She can skin and grin up in their face.
Absolutely, because you don't know what can happen. Why is a single woman that put my marriage through pure hell?
Yeah, in my husband's face.
Yes, in my husband's face.
Can you believe it?
Oh, I can't.
The nerve.
I'm surprised Miss Wanda never talked about it. Miss Wanda, please tell your daughter to stop it.
Yeah. That ain't even cool. This woman done tried to destroy your marriage and you gonna let her be in your husband's face? This is why people label Tisha with being weak. Yeah.
Because we already know the snake stuff that she do. So who would say she'll make a snake move? Oh, and accuse Marcel of, trying to flirt with her. And then they're going to spin that narrative and make 101 different videos that now Marcel is after Tisha, not Tisha, Melody. Make it make sense.
Absolutely, Lady D.
Hey, Bertha. Bertha say, hey, hello, Bertha. Lady D and Diat's blessings.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. It was Nicole back at 7:00. She replied to Miss Edna, and Nicole said she offered to pay 4 bloggers season 2 to fly them out to give them the real story. After that event, Bondi, who's a YouTuber, attended of Melody's, and then the Martell slander campaign began.
With those 2 content creators?
One of them being Bondi. Yeah.
Well, don't mention, please don't mention their names. We just say CCs, okay?
CCs, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I can't believe those 2, Oh my God.
I do remember.
Well, only one.
Fly 4 content creators out and give them an exclusive interview. And that didn't happen. Did it?
No. One of them, that content creator ended up going. Because see, I was hearing last year what I was hearing when they said the judge felt during that time when they said the judge felt that Martell shows more interest to have most of the custody. I was hearing things too that she was still trying to, give him the goods, even though they're divorced.
Oh, I can believe that.
I do believe she wants to still get with him sexually. I do believe that.
Wow.
And he rejected
Dark
her.
and Lovely says, if I was Tisha, I would have shut Mel all the way down for being in my husband's face from very beginning. But Melly was in his face last season. They was at some
every season.
Even when they went to Houston, Marcel is in the kitchen talking to Melody. It's time for Tisha, stop it.
Goodness. Ugh.
My God. Look, Logica say, I feel you, Logica.
I'm sick of it. And when they were sitting at that table and she's sitting there skinning a grin again in Marcel's face, I was devastated. I mean, girl, what is your man? Why is you always in this woman's husband's face? And you disrespect his wife. You don't have no respect for his wife, but then you want to be in her husband's face?
Thank you.
Girl, I will cuss her up and cuss her down. Stay out of my husband's face. Go find a man.
This woman even want to get a woman and pay a woman to say that she was messing with Marcia. So why is Marcia even kicking in her face?
I know, but
I just don't understand it.
A lot of times men don't.
He claimed he got all the sense. He claimed he got all the sense.
Yeah,
but,
Tisha, she should make that cow just respect her. You stay out my husband's face. If you ain't got no man, I'm sorry. I'll find one for you. But you need to stay out of my husband's face.
And I would tell the producers as well, look, if you need Melody to film with Marcel, then I'm coming too. But I don't even want to film with her. Just let her go out in the sunset. It's time to ice her out.
Oh my God.
She have done too much.
Right. There's a new money grab that's been come through, if y'all didn't know.
What's
now,
that?
Hold on 1 second. Original Jules say, Lady D, the Queen Goddess, your commentary is much appreciated. Thank you very, very much.
Wow,
oh my God.
So
yes, I like that. I really like it.
So kind.
Yes. Go ahead, Davida.
What I've heard was that now e-commerce has been around since the early 2000s, right? I've been doing e-commerce, but things has changed with e-commerce. You got drop shipping and digital products now, not just physical products.
Mm-hmm.
And word has it, she's going to come up with a course on how to do an e-commerce.
Yeah.
She's just another money grab. It's another money grab. But if she really knew the game about Shopify, because I'm a Shopify partner, she would have earned some type of recurring on people that make payments on Shopify. But all she cares about is the big bucks with doing a course. And that it's just like something going on, because she pays rent at the house Chris let her rents on that hill, on top of that hill. And I'm hearing she has to pay for her make payments and things like that.
On her bankruptcy?
Yeah. But look, anything that is not on the show, guys, just say allege, please.
Allegedly.
Yes, if it's not on the show, just say allege. Nicole Gibbons says, this is why I'm so glad Destiny is back. Miss Buddy gets upset anytime Martell and Destiny are together. That is why she stopped being friends with Destiny, because her and Martell friends without her. But I'm glad Destiny. I think Destiny and Martell, I think that they're going to carry on season 7 or 8. I don't know what it is.
Well, I hope
Go ahead, guys.
You know, what I wanted to say is she kind of alluded to the fact that it's a possibility that Destiny and Martell had some type of intimacy at some point.
I don't think so. They've been the
I don't think so either. They've been friends. They went to high school together. Now, she also felt like Kimmy had a thing for Martell a couple of seasons back.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that?
Yes, I do.
I remember it.
Yes, I do remember. I
thought you would.
Unpopular opinion podcast says Melody overacts in the scene. It is so cringe. That's why I said they call her a clown.
Yeah.
I mean, in the back while Tisha and Miss Nell going back and forth, she's laughing. Girl, you look like a fool. Oh my God. I'm gonna leave that to Logical. Logical handle that.
She doesn't have reality TV vibes. I don't get it. She doesn't have that. She's not an it factor to me, and that's why she doesn't have over 1 million subscribers like those girls in Atlanta. She just don't got it, y'all.
And the only reason why she's at this level because everybody felt sorry for her.
Yeah, we were all suckered into feeling sorry for her in the beginning.
That was the play. That was
trauma
the whole
bonding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the beginning.
That was the whole play.
And if she was so popular and she was the it girl, the show last season never got over 300,000 views. If she was Miss Popular, the show would be getting 1 million or 2 million views every week. Don't nobody like her like that but her goddamn cult.
Yep. Unpopular says the way she's back there, yes, dancing in those sheds with Nell and Tisha fussing, shaking my head so lame. I made a video about that clown.
Girl, she was having a ball with Tisha and Nell arguing with each other like, oh yeah, look what I created. Look what I've done.
Yeah.
What a demonic self.
Check out my intro. I put a clown right there on her face. Let me see if I can find that. Oh my God. And like I say, ain't nobody hating. It's just a fact that just to know the dirt that she did, you know, all the stuff she did.
I mean, her people need to realize there's a difference between hating on somebody and totally disliking a person. I dislike Melody Holt. I don't hate on her.
I screenshotted something that was on IG doing an interview with Anthony and Sherelle yesterday. The same time they was on that live, she posted her sweatshirt millimeters versus everybody.
Yeah, I saw that.
What a coupon code. Now, why is that? You peep it? Y'all peep that, right? Okay.
Right. Oh my goodness, I tell you.
And I don't understand why would they even want to wear those trauma bonding t-shirts.
I don't
All they're
know.
gonna do is make you miserable.
Oh my God.
Oh
There
my
are some
God.
there's some very sick people that align with her
I
mindset.
know.
You know.
But they're gonna wake up. They're gonna wake up.
I
Dr.
guess.
Lovely says that Mel state to Martell that Kimmy like rubbing on him. Lord Jesus Christ.
Yes, you don't remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that. She said every time Martell comes around, Kimmy likes to touch on him and feel on his body. And she didn't like it. She basically accused Kimmy of wanting Martell. Accused Destiny of possibly being with Martell. Only somebody she haven't accused was Tisha of wanting to lay up with Martell. Now this little girl, oh man, she gonna get the business.
Who she got them guns? You saw how big those muscles are?
Oh, she gonna get the business.
You think
she gonna
so?
get talked about because it's a possibility that her and Martell had some type of past when they were in school. We don't know if it was high school or college, but that's where they originally met. And Martell said, "Oh yeah, she came over to the house a couple times."
Yeah, but I'm tired of pairing these storylines. It's time for him to tell his real story. Well, we know exactly what's going on IG. Unpopular says that Melody talks to her fans in this scene. Pay attention. She talks right to the camera and her because she can't act.
Yeah.
The only reason why we hearing of a Melody because she banking off of her pain. That's the only thing.
Well, I got news for Miss Melody Holt.
Absolutely.
Martell is a whole single man that has been divorced for over 4 years.
Yeah.
And he can date whoever
Thank you.
he wants to. And it ain't you.
Absolutely. Nicole says she's such a hypocrite. Miss Buddy has always believed that she is superior to everyone, and that's why she's being exposed.
Girl,
she's exposed. She's being exposed.
You know, I blame it. I'm not gonna say who I blame it on.
But I blame. Want me to tell you who I blame it on? I blame it on Carlos King. That's who I blame it on. Especially when he went down to Huntsville and crowned her, and instead of talking to the entire cast.
I'm talking about the original creator of her raggedy personality.
I don't know who I don't know who you're talking about.
Mommy. It's in the upbringing, my dear.
Mommy.
Her mommy, yeah. Mommy trauma. Yeah.
You special. You're it. You're the girl. There is no. Oh, I'm never gonna spank you. You're my star. You're my super girl.
Well, the thing about it, she thought that she was gonna bring her mama in Martell's house and sit there and wait for Martell to bring food while she sat her wide back on that daggone couch. That's crazy. Huh, ain't no more.
And she began to look just like her wide back mama.
Thank you. Sit there and inject all that on that child. That's why that child act like that. Now she's trying to sit there, has those generation curses down to her children. Unpopular says, I like her at first, but after the Vegas trip, I was done. She was the it girl for Alabama, but she's not. Martell throw her off her square. The ratings drop whenever she had an episode focused on her. Absolutely. But she's not. The only way she gonna get the ratings high, but now she have been exposed when she was grinding for Martell. Beloved said, I didn't feel sorry for a strong woman that accept years of cheating.
I don't feel sorry for a period. I'm ready to see what's her name, Ariane, on the show.
Yeah. Oh my God, I wish I could clap.
Yeah.
All the while, you see, now you're seeing what I'm saying, because Melody said there what she did. Melody left this man, say this man never policed her, never gave her a big O, came in that house because she was a clout chase and trying to make this reality. I mean, she didn't care who she had to sacrifice. All she wanted to be on TV. So much is given, much is required.
Yeah,
much is given, much is required.
She deserves. She's been talking about Ariane for 6 seasons. She made the show all about her. So now she deserved Ariane being in her face.
What did she say? What did she say, Lodge? When she go low, when they go low, she taking the hell. So
her hell would be Ariane on the show.
Ariane.
She deserved it. I'm hoping and praying.
Did y'all remember when Ariana interviewed with Tasha K? Did you know that Miss Buddy text Tasha K and ask her, why did you do that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's
Wow.
very bothered by Ariana. She is very bothered by her.
And I'm not an Ariana fan. I mean, she's Knox's mother. I give her credit for that. But I'm not an Ariana fan because I don't like the way she talked about Miss Marlene. I don't like the way she talked about the kids. I don't like none of that crap she said about Martell.
Yeah, but see, the thing about it, I think that, you know, she was just pissed because everybody, just like I just showed y'all those little few clips, Melody, you know, she didn't have to come out and say Ariane, but she had her children sitting there spying on her husband with Ariane, right? So if you going to use this girl, you know, as a storyline, then we want to know, put a face to it. Put a face to it.
Well, I still can't give Ariana no pass for all that
I
crap.
understand.
Yeah.
But the thing
But I do
about
believe
it,
she deserved to be on the show.
Yeah, because if you're going to talk about this person,
Yep, she deserved to be on there.
Thank you. Nicole Given says that the torch lady and her gas meters watch the channel. That is why the copy, copy lady D now,
Copy lady D.
When she asks people to adjust their mic, now the Melanuts CCs copied her too.
Oh wow, Lady D, you're an influencer now. Go, girl.
Yes, indeed. But like I say, the truth need no defending. We stand on our truth.
Absolutely.
So all this right here, what we saying, like I said, you know, this like every time we come on, we expose them demons, right?
Yeah.
We saw straight through that wolf with sheep clothing.
And I do believe every demon can be how am I gonna put this? They can be changed into a semi-saint. So I'm gonna give Ariana the benefit of the clout. Your girl. And let her come on this show, act like a lady, and stop talking about my boy and his bedroom antics and the children. I'm gonna give her that grace.
I like what Original Jules says, that I would like to see Martell and Ariane get their reality show. They deserve it because these people sat there and nailed these people to the cross because they bit off of that lie. Melody and her millimeter sat there and ran with that narrative. All the while, it was Melody was trying to create a storyline, knowing good and well that was not fact, knowing she had a good man. All the abuse came from who? Logical and Davida. All abuse came from who?
Melody. Her.
Thank you.
She admitted on that reunion, I'm the one that beats you.
Thank you.
And nothing was done about it. I just couldn't believe that when she admitted that, no one said anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one said anything. And it's funny how when she said that, then that interview with Tasha K. Martell did, then after that, those videos come out about the lighting fluid and all that.
Yeah.
Original Jules say, I believe most of Millimeter subscribers are bots. They got to be either they bots or they got to be brainwashed.
And did you know one of them that got a huge subscribers? She just divorced her husband.
Yeah. Or did he divorce her?
That's not the one said there and stay with her mama and daddy, huh?
No, not that one. I think the one that stayed with the mom, that I can't barely hear what she says, because I believe her man was taking care of her and the baby. And my spirit tells me that he was telling her to get up your ASS. You on a computer too much.
Yes.
That's what I think.
You are absolutely, I promise you, Davida, you might think I'm lying. The spirit had told me that the other night when I had saw her video. I sat there and said, this is why this woman lost her husband. She was so focused on Ariane, what Ariane is doing, and now she don't even have a pot to pee in and the window to throw it out of.
He got tired of her being on
I promise you, Davida, I'm not gonna lie. When I watched the video, I say this is why this woman lost her man.
That's what I heard. She didn't divorce
because she was focused.
He divorced her.
I don't think they was married. They was married.
Well,
the one I'm talking, there's two people I'm talking about.
Okay.
Now, one of them who was married when she first started doing this stuff about Miss Buddy in the show, now she had to move from where she was living to a whole nother state because the divorce has finished. So I think she
No,
got.
this one right there, staying on her mama, look like on a daggone dirty mattress.
I think I know who Davita talking about.
Oh, I don't know what she's talking about, but the one I'm talking about, she's staying in her parents' house and showed that
Yes.
nasty bedroom with no headboard. Oh, I can't stand seeing
Which
that
one is
girl.
that? Which one is that? You gonna have to email me so I know.
No, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna start sending you links, and we gonna talk behind the back.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think I know who Davita talking about.
Yes,
And
She
the
lost her husband because of
the
this.
one I'm talking about. This is how she be talking. I don't care about what the people say. Then she got that little crazy laugh. She got the little
Which one
crazy
is
laugh.
that?
And
Put
want
it
to
in the
show you,
private chat. I can put it in the private chat.
Put it in the private. Somebody put it in the private chat.
and then want to show you that. Let me shut up, guys. Dark and Lovely said, I realized who Mel was when her mask fell off and publicly mandate and accused my nephew Anthony. Oh my God, of stalking her. Like I said,
yeah,
she's being exposed. Jews back with JK section centers was given channels and 10K subscribed to push certain avenues. So it's not for Fletch. I don't know what are she talking about? I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know.
Unpopular says original Jews, yes, they are mostly bots. She sent fake subscribers and commentators to her favorite CCs and trash the CCs. Yeah, they got to be some. Or like I said yesterday, you know how I told you yesterday, these people it's like a Ponzi scheme. What they do is they all group up. That's why when they use this crazy old lady to do their bidding, and then they want to give her a little few change, come together, to shut up. These people running a Ponzi scheme, just like how they came up with $12,000. It's just a lot, so much stuff.
Beloved is saying something that I believe is true.
Oh, which one? Right here where it say Mel?
No, not that one. Beloved. Beloved.
Okay, well, this was Beloved. She said Mel lied on my nephew.
No, she was saying that they are giving God dog it 10K, 10,000 subscribers. Beloved said that. Can she retype that?
Original says her pride, ego, arrogance, and narcissism is gigantic. That's why her fans is diminished. No, they've been exposed.
Yeah,
those they exposed because half of them most likely had good jobs, and that's why they hid behind the computer. Oh, I could spew all this hate and use an avatar, and people gonna let me get away. Oh, I'm just roasting, and then wants to say, oh, this for entertainment purpose. Oh, no, you guys was sitting there, you was bullying. That's what you guys was doing.
Yeah.
Is Tisha is not insecure or Mel. She knows this is for the show. Well, I hope I hope Tisha stop because it's just like a punch in my gut to see Marcel sitting at the table when I know this girl was trying to sabotage their marriage.
And I feel you, T. Jones. You do a lot for the show, but to allow some woman that was trying to destroy your marriage,
no way,
be in your husband's face for the show, that ain't cool. That's weak to me.
That's the buck stopped there.
It's a lot of things you do for the show, but you have to stand your ground and be a woman. You don't allow no woman that's trying to ruin your marriage to be in your husband's face
with those snake type of moves.
Right.
Unpopular say I look it up. There is a service for this weight. I don't know.
There's a service for this very thing.
Yeah. Nicole, you can read some of them because my voice going down here.
That's Nicole. She says, if you are all about business, let AC on the ratings will go up sky high. Yes, and the ratings will go up sky high. Let her on the show. I mean, you've been talking about her for 6 years. I ain't no fan of hers, but I do believe she needs to be on the show because the ratings will bloom. I mean, it'll be in the millions because everybody want to see how she's going to act, how she's going to interact with the cast. Yeah, that's going to boost the ratings. I don't know what Carlos is waiting for.
Absolutely. And when she come on, my prophecy is going to come to pass because remember I was telling you, I say everything that Melody touched, somebody else is enjoying it. She building the house, she furnishing the house, and somebody else going to be able to live in that house. And they took and you know I know it's sad, but like I say, but it's true. Look at with her husband, how she said that and dragged her husband down. Somebody else with her husband, somebody else, you know, sharing her children, and now somebody else going to take your show, the show you built. Girl, it don't win plain dirty. It don't win. You don't win.
It's a sad thing. Carlos did say that he would not bring nobody on that the cast really didn't want to film with. I'm wondering, is it that the cast, the entire cast, or the majority of the cast don't want her on the show?
But see, that was back then. But now they know how dirty she played. Look how she messed up Stormy was, you know, Stormy business, you know, and I'm gonna say allegedly how she had her millimeters going to the house.
I'm speaking of
I understand who you're talking about, but I'm saying the women are tired now because Melody had her millimeters, and I'm gonna say allegedly go after every cast member that was on that show, stopping them from making their business. So they probably say, Melody, I know exactly how to sit there and turn that light off for her, bust that big old bubble. Let's go ahead and bring her worst nightmare, and that's Ariane Curry.
So do you think that the rest of the cast could put aside everything that Ariane has said on social media?
Of course,
because for her to be on the show.
Of course.
Davita. The private chat. Do you see that, Lady D?
Well, yeah, I said I'm gonna answer you, but yeah, want me to tell you why? Because Melody stopped everybody's opportunities. So all Ariane was doing is just talking. You understand? Cheek and tongue say anything. But I'm talking about when you're trying to mess people's businesses up.
Well, the things that Ariane said.
All right, suppose right now I sit there and I call you out your name right now. But then some joker come around the corner and try to sabotage your business and starking your home and putting bad reports on your business page. Who you going to forgive? If you had one choice, who the one that said that and call you out your name?
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. I can forgive that. But the things that Ariane said about Scott 1.0 and Scott 2.0 could have ruined their marriages about the linebackers.
Oh, okay. But still of all, I think, you know, you heard words. Melody did too much. Melody, she went to what I call the gutter. Her and the Melanuts.
I think she would have been on the show or could have had an opportunity to be on the show a long time ago if she hadn't made all of those negative statements.
Oh my God. I'm reading it right now. Well, good for her because she do too much. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there's one that y'all just private me. No, I'm talking about the what y'all just private. Good for her. She do too much. And that one right there, I'm talking about the second one, the one live with her parents on that dirty mattress.
Is that the one?
Yeah, on the dirty mattress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, want to set slum on Ariane page and post all those doggone lies. Like everybody hate Melody. Yeah.
But wasn't it 2 weeks ago? She admitted that they wanted her. Somebody went in her email and said only focus on Miss Buddy. And when she admitted that on video that she wasn't going to do it, all those people was in her chat disrespecting her. How funny is that?
I don't watch
Which
that.
one? Person number 2 or person number 1?
Person number 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know because I don't watch. I watched her video one day and I sit there and say, I heard when she said, you know, she's back home living with her parents. Girl, you should never sit there and talk about Ariane again. If you living with, I hate when people sit there want to talk all that mad noise, but living with their mama and dad in a very nasty bedroom.
Wow.
This is what she get because she's allegedly supposed to have a web design business. Why?
Oh, we don't want to go that deep, okay? We ain't going that deep. Okay, so we gonna change the subject. Original Jules say Ariane Curry might be Calla's ace card to boost ratings.
Oh yeah,
she gonna put that money in. Yeah, she gonna put that money in.
That is a definite. The ratings would blow up.
Yes.
Can the cast stand her on the show? That's the thing. Yeah.
So, like I said, don't worry about one monkey can't stop no show, and that's where the jealousy gonna come out when it comes to those millimeters, because Ariana already proved and said that everybody running off of her likeness. So when you get Ariana on, my God, Ariana is gonna hit it out of the park. And then the thing about it, they say, "Oh, if Ariana come on, we're not gonna watch it." You a daggone lie. You
Yeah,
gonna beat
please.
us. You guys gonna beat us there
Oh, they gonna
because
break
your
their neck.
enemies. Your enemies are your biggest advertisers.
Girl, they gonna break their neck watching the show.
Thank you.
I gotta agree with you, lady. I know if she come on, she gonna blow the show up. The show gonna be popping like I don't know what.
Absolutely.
If the cast can tolerate her and all of her past indiscretions on social media, if they can get past it, the ratings gonna blow up.
I agree, Dark and Lovely. She said, "I want Destiny to disclose those bodies regarding."
Yeah,
me too. Me too.
That's
me too.
right. Is that why she's mad at her being on there? I believe that's it.
It could be because she sure didn't want her coming back on there. But I want Destiny to spill her guts.
The reason why she don't want her on there, I remember some things sometime back when she filed for bankruptcy, and Miss Destiny was her ride or die. Was taking her places. She didn't have her car weren't working, and she needed transportation.
And Destiny used to rent cars in her name for her because she didn't have a credit card in order to rent cars.
She uses people till she gets where she wants to go, but that's dirty because the same people you meet on your way up will be the same people you meet your way down.
And I think we need to talk about this $6,000 that she supposedly gave Destiny. Now, I remember Destiny saying, I don't know if you guys remember it, there was a couple of $100 of that money that went to a utility bill. The rest of that money was supposed to be donations to different things that Destiny had going, organizations. I think Destiny had some type of race or something that all of them were donating $1,500 to here, $1,500 there. And she said that she also donated to Melody's charities. All of that $6,000 was not money given to Destiny for bills.
Yep.
But Destiny was dealing with Moses at that time. Like he couldn't provide to help her with her lights. And I hate when they push that narrative. Oh, she's seen Destiny was struggling with no lights and things like that. And that's why I hate it when they try to make her out to be some struggling single mom. Not all of us struggle like that.
Yeah.
But she did Kiki that. She was talking to, if I'm not mistaken, Carlos King, when she was saying that Kiki didn't have money to get a flight back home or to come, and film. And she paid. That was not for you to sit there and say what you did for Kiki. It was for Kiki to sit there and say what you did to her for her. That's just to show you. I hate when people sit there and thinking that they doing good to people all the while tooting their horn.
Right.
And look,
when you do something for somebody, you gloating about it. And you didn't do it from your heart. If you,
she's supposed to be a Bible thumper. She's supposed to be a Bible thumper. What the Bible say? If you do it in secret, right, Lige?
Absolutely.
Right.
You don't disclose it to nobody.
In the screenshots I seen last night that I saved, when she responded to that YouTuber in the DMs, she loves to brag on herself. And I said this a long time ago.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to be around women who got like 1 million followers. She doesn't like hanging with them type of women because she would not be shined.
Yeah, shine over that. Yeah.
Right. That's why she lowers herself to those women that went to her events and all of that, because they're not on her level. It's right. Yeah. And she likes to brag when they communicate. And I seen the spirit of that. She likes to boast and brag to people that's not on her level as she thinks. Those YouTubers.
Yeah. I need a logical go and then Navita answer Nikhil's question right there. Her answer, her comment. Read it, Elijah.
Okay. If Miss Buddy had moved on, she should have a problem with AC coming on.
She shouldn't. She shouldn't.
If Miss Buddy had moved on, she shouldn't have a problem with AC coming on. Absolutely, Nicole. I agree.
I agree with that.
Thank you.
I agree 100%. But because
go ahead.
Because she got this, she wants to be this bigger than life type of person. It's hard for her to be. She's not over him, but if she would have been over him, yeah, she could have came on there. I believe that.
Mm-hmm. But I think she was over. It's just that she wanted to bank off of this man and degrade and emasculate him. Read what Beloved says.
Beloved says, what would be her storyline? She's disgusting as well. I guess she's talking about Ariana.
I don't know. I guess probably.
You're gonna have to clarify who you're speaking.
Yes. Miss Pee Wee.
Miss Pee Wee says, "Yes, I'm glad people are starting to take off the rose-colored glasses.
Absolutely.
Our glasses been clear up, Miss Pee Wee.
Yes.
You know,
Ben.
And I'm gonna say, since Melody has been so disrespectful, and her clout, her what do you call it? Her cult. She don't deserve no respect. She deserves to have to deal with everyone
at all.
But talking about her and keeping the storyline focused on her in order to magnify her pockets, get her bag up. So yeah, she should have to deal with Ariana on the show. You get what you ask for. You get what you put out. You put out evil, you deserve to have to deal with it.
Absolutely. Read Original Jules.
Original Jules says, Destiny knows Melody's dark secret. She knows that Melody was cheating on Martell because she was the scapegoat for Melody to do. Could be true. It could be true. Destiny knows something. And that's the reason why Melody is trying to keep her off the show. She don't want Destiny to get a chance to express or tell everything. Destiny knows something.
She said she know where the bodies are. That's why I'm glad they bringing Destiny back. I don't know what Sarita Bell means. She said, "Would you agree if you were in her shoes?" The answer is no and bye. I don't know what she meant by that.
Well, I've been in male shoes, sweetie. And let me tell you something. God is amazing, because even my ex-husband, even throughout our divorce, he let the side chick work at the same call center that I was. But I didn't get mad. I go home, I read my Bible. I didn't get angry at it.
Okay.
Mine was my husband's secretary, and she had a baby on.
Oh yeah, Miss Sarita Bell. We all been in male shoes. My husband had his side baby and his side woman, but I didn't dog him. I didn't try to drag him or her. I let them. Look, let me tell you something, Sarita. The way I was raised. If a man finds another woman more fascinating, more interested in you, let him go.
Girl, I tried to beat the brakes off of mine. Like I said, there's Melody. Melody, she had to be out there cow chasing, because I ain't gonna let no woman sit there and disrespect me. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I find out, you're gonna be hell on high wheels. I might not want that crap, but that crap, you better pass it up. You understand what I'm saying? Because it wasn't easy for me to get it, and I'm not gonna make it easy for you to get it. But the thing about it is, I let go and I let God, and once I forgave, I moved on.
I respect your viewpoint, Lady D. But the way I was raised, if a man walk out that door and find another door that he's interested in, and he enjoyed everything up in there, let him go. Let them
Girl, look, them little chicken heads ain't had a pot to pee in, a window to throw out. He was just looking and seeing what I have, not knowing you looking at my glory, but you don't know my story. You see what I'm saying? So I be doing if I let you just slide on in, okay?
No, I mean I understand and I respect that. But if it's good and you like it, go on and get with it. Now if you don't choose me, then I'm expecting for you to give me some respect.
And I promise you, once I did what I did, I never saw her nor the child ever again.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
And that's why I sat there and said Melody didn't wanted her marriage. Melody wanted what she could get out of her marriage, because I would have said that and I would have nipped it in the bud soon the minute I found out. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit there and ride with my mama to somebody else's house and tell this woman to leave my husband alone. No, I'm going to your house and I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you, okay? And that's real talk.
I think
Girl.
that I think when she met Martell, he was a popular football
Yeah.
player and he had a lot of attention by a lot of people. He was likable. I'm hearing now that he's more likable than her in those Huntville streets.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, yeah.
And she wanted that. I think she the one approached him, try to get his attention. I think.
Mhm. What I think, this is what I think. I think that they made her hair so big and she needed a come up. They wanted to paint this little picture of her, knowing she was just like Martell, a school teacher. Okay, she might have had some love for him back then because he was taken care of. You could see this man as a gentleman, right?
Hey y'all, I gotta take this call. I'll be back.
Okay, okay. But you could see Davida, you could see, let me yeah, you could see that this man is a gentleman. But
Yes.
the thing about it is, let me put on mute. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry about that, guys. But what happened was when he sat there and he left the school system and he started his own business and turned it into $1 million business company and made her the CEO. And I think it got to her head because she always wanted to be at that level. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to be at that level, and now that she had the opportunity to make her dreams come true, come on a large platform and do what she wanted to do, it just made that head so big. That's how I look at it.
Yeah. Cause he was the provider.
Yeah, he was a good man,
Mm-hmm.
and she knows
Yeah.
she was a good man.
And even he was so good that the mom had to go live with them.
Yeah, and make it make sense. You're gonna sit there and hold out on this man, got this man begging to have sex with you, and not only that, come home clean, cook, and bathe these kids, and you got your wide back mom sitting on that daggone sofa looking for something else to eat. Make it make sense. Nicole said, "I have been in Melody's shoes. We all, yeah." And my ex-husband had 2 children, and in the end, that woman helped him pay child support. Oh my God, to me. I let go years ago now, and I'm about to marry again. Absolutely. And congratulations. And I pray that your marriage prosper, be in good health. You guys
Con-
get along and have a happy after. Go ahead,
congratulations.
Davita. Yes.
Congratulations, Nicole. I know that's right, honey, because mine, he owes a lot and his girlfriends be helping to pay back child support to me with our child and stuff. So yeah, we gotta move on and let things go.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is, Lamilla. She said, but that doesn't mean Mel should allow AC on that show. First of all, Mel is not cutting those checks. You understand what I'm saying,
It's
love?
Carlos
Mel is
partner.
not. That's Carla's call. That's not Mel's call at all. Nicole said, "Thank you, Dark and Love. As long as I don't know because you can't babysit any 24-hour day, I'm good. Thank you, Lady D and Davita. Thank you. Also, thank you as well, Nicole. But like I said, a lot of people, Davida, they don't want to hear the truth. Everybody wants to run with this lie. But how long can you run with a lie? A lie is just on a temporary fix, right?
That's right, because you still got to keep making more lies up to cover up that one. And I'm tired of the narrative that she's more successful than Stormy. Are you serious? If you go look at the paperwork, Stormy started Cameron's Broody in 2017.
Mm-hmm. And there was jealous over that. Talked about, oh, Stormy, who wants to smell like a fruit, but all the while she promoting some white perfume or whatever she was doing. That show you jealous because nowhere in the world my black uh business, I'm going to sit there and try to sabotage. Stormy, like I say, Stormy deserved to sit there and showcase her business, just like Melody deserved to showcase her business in her basement. Not in her basement, the Fletcher basement, right?
The Fletchers, because woman, you don't own nothing. So how are you more? How are they gonna say you're more successful? Success to me
Thank
is that
you.
you own your house. You don't be paying rent.
To me, she went backwards. How the heck you gonna buy $100,000 or whatever she's doing leasing? How the heck? And I'm saying allegedly. How the heck you gonna purchase or ride around $100,000 vehicle and you renting in somebody else's house? Make it make sense.
It don't make sense to me at all. And see, real rich people that I know, they don't go doing stuff like that. but to each their own. I see white people that live in mansions like Stormy and Miss Buddy, but they do things a little bit different. She only got that G wagon because Stormy the one had that G wagon first.
It's actually a copycat. What you think?
Yeah,
Every
she's a
time when somebody
copycat.
else do something, she want to do it.
That's
Whatever you
right.
do, I can do better. Sarita Bell says, and she left with nothing. If she was so good, why he can't make him own life great? Mel was the brain, and still is what have Mel done to any of your. Like I say, nobody questioned it. Mel is a very smart person, but she also conniving. Mel is conniving, very conniving. What she did is she pitched this show and banked off of her pain. And if she thought that she was going to go ahead and drag this man into the mud and nobody was going to say a daggone thing about it, that's a lie. Devil, you is a liar. Nicole say, I Googled Stormy's network. Yeah, I Googled it too. I saw how much she made. She say, I Googled Stormy's network. She is listed as the CEO in 2023. Stormy made 23 million. I did see that dollars. Stormy is truly a boss. Absolute. And they jealous. That's why they want to sabotage. Talking about, oh, nobody wants to smell like a strawberry. You don't know what people want to smell because I'm about to order mine next week.
Mm-hmm.
Beloved say it could be a lease. Yep, absolutely. I know. Congratulations, Nicole. Yep. So, girl, what's your thoughts about all this right here?
It's a lot. It's a lot going on. And
Mm-hmm.
see, she needs to be happy because there was a time you had to get approval to run making products in your house and stuff like that. It
Mm-hmm.
used to be against the law. You
Yeah,
know,
you
you
can't
have
do and yeah, chemist. You can't do that in a basement, can you?
it's not suitable to when you're dealing with chemicals and things like that. It's best to be in some type of warehouse or office with a back room that has like a laboratory or something. My opinion, though.
I promise you, if it was anybody else was working in a basement and doing stuff like that, they would have said that and they would have called on them. So, girl, look, we done did our 2 hours. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down. I am so glad that you guys came on. I mean, this was awesome. Like I said, ain't nobody mad but the devil. We standing on our truth, right, Davita?
Yeah, no, that's right. Yes.
Yes. So I got your email. If you have anything that you want to go ahead and talk about, just email me. And what I'm going to do, I go make up a little thumbnail and I set the time. Okay. So if you got anything that you want to talk about that you feel that needs to be brought to the light, email me. Okay.
Absolutely. I think that girl that's on there, they're already setting rumors on her, and it's just not cool.
Mm-hmm. You
It's
talking about
not.
someone that's on the show?
Yep. Allegedly, she's friends with Stormy,
Oh, okay.
and allegedly dealt with Martell. They're trying to
Mm-hmm.
say that the man in the picture with her and that picture with all them that's her side dude. Allegedly, that's what they're saying. But she
Mm-hmm.
also has a husband as well. Like, make it make sense.
Absolutely.
They already putting rumors and lies out about her.
Wow, wow. Well, we'll talk about it. Just email me and we can sit there and make up some stuff. Well, not make up some, I'll make a thumbnail and we can go ahead and get a title and we'll talk about all this. So look, we done did our 2 hours. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Davida, and also Logical as usual. Thank you for coming on. Yes, making this show very, very live. And like I said, at the end of the day, all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. You aired out, you are free game. So thank you, all my mods. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Nicole Givens. Thank you guys, Bertha, Logical, my girl, Country Girl, T Jones. I mean, with so many was in here, guys. Thank you very much. Even the ones that's out there, in the bushes, hey, like I say, we all have a right to our opinion, but we stand, on our truth. My truth may not be your truth, but in here is real talk. So, okay, Davida, thank you here. And I'll talk to you
Yep.
maybe tomorrow. Okay. Be blessed here.
You be blessed. Y'all take
All
care,
right.
guys.
All
Awesome.
right.
Mhm.
Thank you. Okay, guys. Good night. And like I said, all this right here is for entertainment purpose only. Good night.